Noah, you want to kick it off or?
You're on mute.
Take it away, Joey.
All right. Well, hey, what's up, everybody? Obviously, we're here to talk about Walmart Playbook Live, which is a 7-day live training that we're going to be I guess it's co-hosting with all three of us, starting on All St. Patty's Day, the Luck of the Irish, March 17th. We're going to talk a little bit about, I guess, who we are and why we're doing it, and then also what the plan is, and how we kind of have it scheduled out right now, and then what are some benefits of it and what you can look forward to. Um, so I think a little bit about myself. I am a full-time, more recently back to full-time reseller. Um, Started reselling on Amazon, well, really on eBay about 5 years ago, but on Amazon in 2021. Got to Walmart at the end of 2023. Have really been pushing Walmart hard throughout 2024. Finished about, I would say, 60-40 Amazon over Walmart for 2024. And obviously the goal is to at least flip that for 2025, and if not more. I'm based out of Orlando. I'll say 75% RA just to make everybody else feel better, but probably closer to 90% RA. Um, and that's me.
And then my name is Salem. I know a lot of familiar faces in here. Um, I've recently been actually doing more brand directs with Walmart as of like a couple months ago. It's going really good. Right now, I'm doing like OA and wholesale and brand direct with Walmart. Not really as much RA just due to my work schedule since I work. But very excited. I've been talking about Walmart for a while, like we all have, and I see a lot of opportunity. A lot of brands see a lot of opportunity, and I'm very happy to be alongside Noah and Joey. I feel like we're all good at different things, and I feel like the three of us together know a lot about the subject. So thank you for listening.
Hey, everyone. My name is Noah. Apologize if I'm a little bit incoherent, a little late for me, but yeah, I've been selling on Walmart for close to 6 years now. And I also have a private label brand. I also do a lot of wholesale. And then Joey actually inspired me to get into retail arbitrage. So I do a little bit of everything. I really like Walmart. I'm passionate about it. I still think the marketplace is in its infancy. I know a lot of people like to, tell me it only does $10 billion for third-party sellers. But I've seen the trajectory of the platform, and like no other platform, like eBay doesn't have the money, Etsy does not have the money. Walmart has deep pockets and they're willing to put a lot of money behind their platform. I remember WFS 2 years ago, it was unusable. Fast forward to today, they've hired every Amazon FBA exec that they could. They've hired like the entire Walmart advertising team is all ex Amazon, and they're putting a lot of money, they're putting a lot of time and a lot of resources. And who knows if it will be bigger than Amazon? I would doubt it, but it will be like even if it's 100 billion or 200 billion, like you would be crazy in my opinion just not to want to get onto that platform in its infancy. So I'm passionate about it, and that's why we created this training. And I really want to help more people source and just have success on the platform like the three of us have had.
Awesome. So, I think at the end of the day, people always ask me why Walmart? Why should I sell on Walmart? Why should I deal with the hassle? Why the headache? I think first and foremost, why not? Right? Secondly, I think the biggest thing that I can tell you to protect your business is to diversification. Whether you're doing wholesale, whether you're doing brand direct, whether you're doing RA or OA, that's a way to diversify your business as it is. Walmart is a way to diversify your e-commerce business across multiple platforms. We all know Amazon is very Section 3 or IP happy. That is starting to rear its head a little bit with Walmart, but the only shutdown that I've seen so far has just been a 7-day pause in selling. Um, but I hear numerous sellers, hey, I'm Section 3. They won't accept my documents. They want my supplier. They're holding my inventory for 90 days. I talked to somebody recently that had so much inventory that the shipping cost back to him was more than the reserve that he had. He had over 25,000 in reserves that were being held, but he had so many units in FBA that when they charged him the shipping, he still owed them like $4,000. Um, so that's a reason in of itself just to protect your business. Similarly, like when you don't go all in, hopefully nobody's spending 100% of their capital on Nike socks, um, or whatever case may be. Um, Secondly, I think, Noah talked about sales. Yeah, $100 billion last year compared to Amazon's 700 billion, right? But 2.3 million sellers on Amazon, barely 200,000 on Walmart, right? So 90% less competition. I'll take the lower volume and I'll take the extra 8% in profit because I don't see placement fees. I don't have inventory splits. I don't have low inventory fees. My average inbound shipping is 24 to 27% or cents a pound based on where I'm shipping. And I'm in Orlando. My last shipment was to Philadelphia. So those are some of the quick things that a lot of people know. Also, a lot of regates have been happening. If you were lucky enough to not get an email over the course of the last week, I know multiple brands. I think somebody was tracking like 50 different brands got regated across the entire platform. And some of the brands were requiring 100, 300, 400 units to re-ungate. I saw one that was 100,000 units. Obviously, Amazon is focused on, providing their most popular SKUs and maintaining them to be in stock. And that's not really where arbitrage is. It's, obviously that's good for possibly for brand direct and wholesale, but if you're going to be an arbitrage seller, there's a lot of opportunity on Walmart. So I think that's the biggest reason is we want you guys to protect your business. We also want you to be able to keep driving sales and be confident about the platforms that you're selling on and the decisions you've been making. So I think that's kind of the big thing is like, why not? There's so many brands that you can't even sell on Amazon that's like a starting point for everybody. If you do apparel, go sell Levi's and Dockers. None of them are gated on Walmart. If you do toys, go sell LOL. It's not restricted. You don't even need to ungate. There are so many things that you can automatically sell. Yes, everybody wants to sell toys in Q4. That's great. You can do that. Open an ungate now. Hopefully it'll be approved by Q4. But it is kind of the Wild West. They're constantly updating the platform. They're very understaffed, so you just have to be able to deal with that. They onboarded, I think August, when we went to the summit, August 2024, there was barely 100,000 sellers. They onboarded over 100,000 sellers in Q4, and they were up 34%. So imagine in your business, if you're up 34% and you doubled the amount of clients that you had, how in the weeds you would be with the same amount of staff. They literally can't hire people fast enough. Those are kind of like, I think, some of our reasons about the why. As far as the 7-day playbook, I think, we're obviously going to start on a Monday and do a little bit of a brief intro. We're going to get right into RA. I think the first 2 days are going to be covering RA. We're going to be covering, Walmart to Walmart flips. We're going to be covering ordering online, picking up in the parking lot, and then going into the store. We're going to be talking about scaling RA with the stock checker, how to do an RA roadmap to map out your city and hit the most profitable Walmarts in your area across the most profitable SKUs in your database. We're going to cover, different RA apps for sourcing, whether you're using Martyr, whether you're using ScanPower, whether you're using the Walmart shopping app. We're going to kind of go back and forth about how those are. I'll probably upload some buy lists of some of my most recent trips and, why I do RA, the type of profit percentage that you can see. If you're new on the platform, it's a great way to learn Walmart in general. It's a great way to learn what brands are popular. It's easy to just go to Walmart and, filter by bestseller and start scrolling through, but that doesn't necessarily tell you what you can sell on Walmart. There are so many things that are popular that sell on Walmart that I would never think about selling. Doorknobs, light switches, light bulbs. Um, I sold, I'm still to this day shocked at the amount of bidets I have sold on Walmart.com. I'm literally buying them in the store for $5 and selling them on Walmart for $40. Like there's so much opportunity. And people tell me all the time, like, oh, I ran out of stores to source. If you run out of Walmarts, you are you're crushing life at this point, in my opinion. There's, I think, 31 Walmarts in Orlando within 45 minutes of me. There's another 17 in Jacksonville, 2 hours away. I think I passed seven on the way to Jacksonville. There's 30 in Tampa. Like there's an unlimited supply of knowledge. You just got to get out and go into the stores. Um, so I think along the goal is every night, probably from like I would say 6 to 8:30, 7 to 9, 7 to 10. I don't think we have it dialed in as the win yet, but it's going to be 2 to 3 hours of online live streaming through StreamYard and the school community that we've already built out. Um, I think during the day we're going to have live webinars almost every day from different software companies. We'll talk about Martyr a lot. We'll talk about Scan Power. We'll talk about Bizmetrica. I'm sure Noah will be more than happy to give us a little price link tutorial. We're also working with a lot of partners on being able to provide discounts. Some of the discounts are going to be pretty substantial, and they're going to be as long as possibly up to a year discount on certain things, whether it's a repricer, whether it's what are they calling this? The MOA bundle that they have. So we're going to be trying to provide as much value so that by the end of the week, hopefully you're going to be overwhelmed by the amount of value that we've added, and hopefully whether it's through some different bolos or that just the discounts on the prices, that it's going to be well worth the money that you paid to join. And then I believe that's probably going to carry us through probably Wednesday. And then I think Thursday and Friday, Salem's going to be talking about OA. So I don't know if Salem wants to, I don't know if he's got on the plane yet or if he.
I'm scanning my boarding pass, but yes, I will. Give me one second because I do want to say a couple things.
In here, facing up.
Thank you.
Is it okay if we ask questions?
Yeah, absolutely. If you have any questions, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Joe, how you doing? I just had a quick question for you. So, do you think that you could solely run this like a Walmart business off of just Walmart to Walmart flips?
I think, listen, with every question like that, the answer is what's your expectation for your Walmart business? I truly believe you could, if you were hustling and you were out there hitting the stores, you could easily do 20 to 30,000 a month in Walmart to Walmart flips. I think now some of that might be involved in getting ungated in certain brands, especially when it comes to like seasonal stuff. So yeah, it's possible. I think, it all depends upon your goals for your business. If you want to do $100,000 a month, it's going to be challenging. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I would say there are some nuances when it comes to Walmart flips. There's also some nuances on the Walmart to Walmart OA side of the flips as well, which we'll try to really dig into. But there are some certain things that that we can help you out with. But yeah, I mean, if your goal is to do six figures a month, you're probably gonna need a little bit more than just going into your everyday Walmart. But I would say at least, I would say 50% of my business is Walmart to Walmart, whether it's OA or RA.
Great answer. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Can you guys hear me okay? Is it too loud?
Yeah, you're good, bro.
So I'm hopping on a plane, sorry. But as far as the OA goes, a lot of you that don't know, I work full time. So I've really mastered within the last 3 years OA. I utilize my cash back. I have a very good process with my team. I'm really good at finding deals, all that stuff. So if anybody works or does this as like a side hustle, I can kind of help you scale in that sense. I work a sales job, so I'm kind of hybrid, but I also work a job. So, my techniques I think are very good from the last few years. So you'd be learning that from me. Um, and not to piggyback off Joey, but I sell on Amazon and Walmart. I've done better on Amazon the last few years than Walmart, but it's getting close to where Walmart is almost where Amazon is at. So there's a lot of opportunity, as we already said. There's a lot of brands that don't want to go. What is it? 27? There's a lot of brands that don't want to go on there as well that you could take advantage of. Sorry.
Yeah, so I can pick up from there for OA if you want, if you got to get seated, Salem.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So I know some of the stuff Salem's going to be talking about is obviously OA sourcing with Martyr, how to set up alerts, how to set up, how to create your buy list, how to be able to track different things if you want them to, when they go on sale again, because I think that's one of the challenges. Um, you know, when the sales happen. He'll probably talk a little bit about using Sales Gazer to track the sale. When the sales happen, I use the same thing for RA. I think the biggest thing there is just going across multiple platforms and looking at different, whether it's top cash back, whether it's Rakuten, maximizing your cash back. The other good thing with Walmart is we posted a link in our webinar for gcx.raise.com. They were running a 18% off $500 Walmart gift card. So that's something that you can add to your profit, whether it is RA or OA, because you can pick up these gift cards at 18% off and then go hit the stores or go hit your online shopping when you're doing Walmart to Walmart flips. The other thing with OA is going to be Amazon to Walmart flips. I'm sure we'll probably talk a little bit about Flip Alert just because I use it a lot. And we'll talk about Walmart to Walmart flips online and kind of the process on how to know when to go deep on certain things. I think, from the OA side, there's going to be, I would say, at least 2 solid days of, and we'll be doing live RA sourcing. I plan on filming myself sourcing. Probably the goal is to get 5 or 6 stores so that we can upload that during the day. You guys will be able to look at those whenever you want. And then we'll be able to do a lot of Q&A at night. But yeah, I mean, our goal is to show you the methods that we've used to be able to scale our business and then answer as many questions as possible. And then I think probably by Saturday, I would assume we'll start doing some deep dives into software. Obviously, Martyr is going to be doing, I think they're going to be doing a 15-minute session every night, going over different tools that they have in their toolbox, whether it's Inventory Falcon, Martyr itself, some of the other things that they have. They're going to be going over. I'm sure we'll be doing some deep dives into some other sourcing methods as well. And then anything that you guys are looking for that you think would provide value, if you give us a heads up, like we'll be more than happy to add either a course or a classroom within school to go over that. I think in the school community itself, we're going to have an RA channel, we're going to have an OA channel, we're going to have like a beginner channel for people that are like brand new, maybe haven't even sold. We'll go through pro seller badge. We'll go through shipping settings. We'll go through the lovely price competitiveness score. We'll go through, what brands you should try to get ungated on, or at least apply to get ungated on that can help you in the long run. Um, so yeah. And then obviously, Noah's going to be going over some stuff when it comes to OA as well. Um, Noah, I don't know if you're awake over there. Feel like I've been
Yeah,
talking
so
for.
I mean, I primarily do wholesale. That is my main business, but I've really started to love Walmart to Walmart flips. It's a very oh, we have Ito here. Hello. But yeah, I've really started to love Walmart to Walmart flips, and it's become a big part of my business, not in terms of numbers, but just in terms of, um, I think that it's has a lot of potential. There's also just not a lot of people in there. There's not a lot of tools. So Martyr is creating a tool to, monitor Walmart to Walmart flips as well as the alerts, and there's a lot of potential there just in terms of like, there's a lot of unknown. A lot of my Walmart to Walmart flips are great because I find them online. I find people them selling high. And then I just go ahead and I go into Joey and Salem's Discord group, and I'm able to use the stock checker, which is a tool that allows me to check like local Walmart stock around me, and I can see like, okay, it's selling for $2 here, $3 there, and I'm able to find a lot of RA to Walmart flips as well as there's a lot of like Walmart to Walmart flips online, and there's stuff that like I'll find in RA on the clearance section in a Walmart, and then I'll go ahead and I'll see if I can order it online. Maybe not to my house in New Jersey, but maybe I have a prep center in Oregon, where it's in stock. So there's so many avenues to make that successful. Um, and it's just like a really big unknown. So I'll be talking about that. I'll be talking about OA and as well as A2A and even wholesale if there is enough interest.
Sweet. I mean, I think that pretty much covers it. I mean, I think our goal is to provide, I don't know, I think easily we're going to pack 40 to 50 hours worth of content, possibly more in those 7 days. So we really feel like we're going to try to over deliver. Um, I think at the end of that, um, the good thing about the school community is you're going to have lifetime access. So anytime something new comes out or you guys need something covered, we'll be able to do that. We'll be able to easily upload it so everybody will have access to it. I think we probably will end up. I think the goal is based on the feedback that we get is obviously to tweak this moving forward and possibly do 2 to 3 of these a year. Possibly um, doing a series where we deep dive into brand direct or we deep dive into wholesale a little bit. Maybe we deep dive into private label if there's enough, responsive people that want to do it. Obviously, we feel like we put together a team that have the knowledge for all the aspects of being successful in Walmart. I think it's um, such a new marketplace. It's hard to find one person that's going to know, everything. And we have a great partnership and a great relationship already. Um, so I think that's kind of the goal moving forward. Um, Obviously, Andrew and Amanda and Brian both have links for signups. There will be a code to get you an extra $50 off. Walmart 50. I think we can put it in the chat. Yeah, Brian linked the sign up already. We do have I think a 5 day money back guarantee. So if all of a sudden you pay for it and you are like, oh, I need that money back to go source, if you just let us know within the next like 5 days of signing up. Um, but yeah, I mean, we can do a Q&A now if you guys have any questions. Salem's getting on his flight back to Vegas. How am I the only one at home? Noah's in Italy, Salem's in Vegas. Like, I'm just out here grinding.
Yeah, I'm also here. Just to quickly just to mention, I pay for a lot of trainings, and I'm not one to say like, oh, you have to do the trainings. Like I spent 50,000 on trainings this year. I think it's very cliche, but I don't know what I don't know, and I've spent a lot of money on a lot of Discord groups, And nothing that like, if it doesn't give me value, like I don't spend my money on that. But the reason I partnered with Salem and Joey is because they have experience that I don't have. Joey, he's taking his truck everywhere and he's doing all that, and I just can't do that. And there's a lot of things that I've personally learned from him, as well as I've also learned a lot from Salem. He's a full-time salesperson, and he also runs an Amazon and Walmart business. So I think that, these two guys are just really great to partner with. And that's the whole point, is that like now, instead of just doing like one coach where you get access to just one person for their training and you kind of feel like, you sign up for a specific thing, our goal is to not try to overwhelm you, but also to give you access to three coaches who have different but also overlapping experiences on the platform. We all have different experience as well as like answers to how the Walmart platform works. If you sell on Walmart, you know that there's a million different ways that things can break, a million different ways that things can happen. So that was also the reason that we partnered together. So, the price point gives you access to the three coaches. And like Joey said, we also have that 5-day money back guarantee. We're not here to take anyone's money and not have them feel like they're getting value. So if you don't feel value, just message us and we will happily refund you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm already working on bolo lists. I got a bolo right now that you'll make $60 every one that you find in your area. So if you can find, uh, 8 or 9 of those in your city, you'll make your money back. So we're definitely going to drop little things like that along the way. And then obviously, Marty's been gracious enough to, we don't know exactly what the discount's going to be or what the offer is going to be, but everybody that joins is going to be able to get their full suite of software at a discount. So those guys have been great. Noah has a relationship with them. So yeah, I mean, we're just going to try to provide as much value as possible. If there's anything specifically you need help with, in the meantime, let us know and we'll try to at least have some type of breakout or some type of webinar where we cover it in the school community.
I have a question.
Sure.
Are you going to cover wholesale for Walmart?
I don't know that, I mean, we will in some level. I don't know that we'll do a deep dive into wholesale as much as we will RA and OA. But like I said, we are hoping to do a series where we cover OA and RA this time around, maybe do a deeper dive into brand direct and wholesale in another one. But obviously, with Noah and Salem's knowledge, there will be live Q&A, and if there's some stuff specifically you're looking for wholesale, I'm sure we can include that in the school community as well.
Yeah, for sure. There's also a dedicated day to questions. So if you have any wholesale questions, we can even do like a 30-minute stint just showing wholesale. I believe that would definitely need its own challenge. There's a lot of uh, content for wholesale, like not just because wholesale is not just Walmart, it's also contacting suppliers, it's working with distributors, the nuances on that, like brands alone is its own topic. So that would definitely be like a dedicated thing. But if there is enough interest, we would add more content.
Okay, thank you.
On the checkout page, I saw that it says there's going to be a members only Discord. Is that in addition to school, or is it supposed to say school?
It's going to be in addition. We're not sure if we're going to make it a Facebook group or a Discord. Um, Sometimes I feel like, you know, people don't use Facebook, but then everyone's on Facebook. So I guess it just depends where everyone feels more comfortable.
Okay, thank you. The access to the recordings of each day, is that going to be uploaded same day? Or
Yes.
like, okay, thank
It
you.
will be in school the same day. Once you join, there's a Zapier. So once you sign up through the landing page, you're automatically entered into the course slash like section. So all of the recordings will be underneath their own, like, it'll say session one, session two, and it'll be up there the day after, or the same night.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and also the chat is going to be updated as well. So like, we'll kind of like break out the chat so you can see all the questions and timestamps, as well as Zoom also has like a continuous chat feature so you can see all the questions that were asked.
Yeah, I think that's a big function too. Like if you miss a night, obviously, like we don't want you to feel like you lost all the value for that night. So you'll be able to watch those recordings. And then a lot of the things that we can't really cover in a Zoom, whether it's like live RNA, where we're going over, how to scan with the Walmart shopping app, how to scan with Martyr, how to upload a buy list, how to put how to use that buy list to create a WFS shipment. Um, Things like that, that won't necessarily need to cover in a live, that probably need to either be like a PDF or, kind of like a tutorial, like via Loom. A lot of those things will be uploaded during the day, and we'll just tag everybody as we upload those. Like me personally, like I'm trying to get into, you know, as many stores as I know people have access to, whether it's Marshalls, Ross, Dollar General, Target, to really show people what's out there. I think there's so much when it comes to Walmart flips, that really, people just think it's the clearance aisle, but it's so much more than the clearance aisle. There's things that Walmart sells in their store that they don't sell online. You can literally buy it and sell it for triple to four times the price because there's no other way to get it other than to buy it from you. That's, kind of its own little, niche in of itself. So, yeah, I think that's our goal, is to be able to have those uploaded during the day. So like if you have nothing going on and you're outsourcing or whatever, you can jump into school, see what kind of things we've uploaded. You can talk to people in the group. And then obviously we'll have the lives every night. And, I think the goal is, probably 90 minutes to 2 hours each session. And then, however long the Q&A goes, I think between the three of us, like we'll make sure we go until everybody's questions are answered. And, if not, we'll cover it first thing the next day. What else? Any other questions? So quiet.
It is very quiet. If you want to, if nobody has any questions, we can sneak a little sneak peek into some of the Martyr updates that are coming here soon. But I don't want to take from you guys' call first. So I want to make sure that everybody gets any questions answered. And yeah.
I have a question about the what's it called? The Walmart 50 code. How long is that good for? Is that just tonight?
I think we have it set up until we hit, it's either 50 signups. Yeah, I think it's the first 50 signups that use it.
Okay.
It'll automatically go away. So, should be, I would say, based on the calls that we have set up, I would assume that it's going to be gone by Friday. But again, who knows?
I'm already in there and I see how many people have already signed up, so I think it's going to be gone by like Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. I mean, obviously, like we have calls, and we wanted to do. I mean, no pressure. We just wanted to do you guys first because obviously you guys have great community. You guys, we are crossed over in a lot of different groups already. So we want to kind of provide as much value to you guys as you provide to us on a regular basis. So some of the bigger groups that we're doing is later in the week. So we don't even have, I don't even know when we're doing Hustle Buddies. So that group alone is like, I think 500-600 members. So, but yeah, I mean, that's as of it stands, so share it with your friends. If you know somebody that wants to sign up and might want to use it and get some value out of it, feel free to send a link and, send that code to them as well. It's been posted on our socials this afternoon. So
Thank you so much, Joey. I like that you thought of our group first, our little baby group.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, you guys have a really big group. I mean, plus like you guys are, always super active and, very helpful with everybody. And, so, we want to try to give back as much as we can.
I really appreciate that. Oh, Leo's in. That's really exciting.
Leo, we're gonna do some live sourcing coming to Miami.
Oh my gosh.
Is that where you're doing the sourcing? Is in Miami?
No, I'll probably do it locally
Okay.
here in Orlando. I'm actually gonna. I just know
No,
Leo,
Leo.
so
Well, I'm
What's
only
up,
an
Joey?
hour
How are
away.
you, man?
Maybe we can link up for this.
yeah. I
We
don't.
got to keep you out of Miami, dude. Out of Miami.
Don't worry.
There is a few Miami people in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think between Tampa, Daytona, and Orlando, I have like a little I-4 run where I run. I'm surprised I haven't run into anybody, but I'm always so focused with my head down. So I do love my RA trip. So I think part of the thing that we'll talk about is like travel RA, how to utilize a stock checker, how to maximize your profit across. I think people used to tell me I was crazy, like driving out to Houston. When my son lived out there, I would source, 3 days there, source for 3 days while I was there, and then source my way home, or sourcing up to Nashville, where my dad lives. I got a North Carolina trip coming up Easter weekend. My best friend's turning 50, so I'll turn that into, a 5 day sourcing trip, and probably start filming some content and show you guys what goes into it. But it can be very lucrative if you do it right.
I got a question for you, Joey. You ever, for example, you ever go all the way to Texas, you get a bunch of stuff, and then just do a WFS shipment while you're there, and then just keep.
Yeah. So the last time that I did it, I forgot my Walmart 50 Leo is a code. The last time I did it, I forgot my label printer. So this is how crazy I am. I love my kids, right? And it's been very hard for me since they moved out. So my son being in Texas, my son lives with me again now. So it's kind of weird, but it's been nice for me, like selfishly having him home at 25. Um, but anyway, um, I found something on Facebook Marketplace that I really wanted, and I was like, it was like 2 hours from his house. So I was like, hey, I worked out this deal. I need you to go pick up 1,200 sticks of deodorant. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, I just need you to take your truck, drive up there. I was like, I'm about to send you 5 grand. He's like, what? I was like, just don't worry about it. I was like, I'm gonna send you the money. I just need you to drive. So I sent him the money. He drove and picked it up. And then I drove out there and he stored it. Luckily, it was like cooler weather. He stored it in his garage. I went out there, I boxed it all up FBA while he was at work. And I scheduled a UPS pickup to his house. And I sent off like 400 pounds of deodorant, and I spent like 3 days with him. So definitely, when I do travel like that, I definitely do shipments along the way, because regardless of where I'm at some point the U-Haul's getting full, right? Or the truck bed might get full. I can fit, if you've ever seen those black Home Depot bins with the big bright yellow lids, I can fit 10 of those in my truck bed with my truck bed cover closed. So if I get to 10 of those and they're full, then I'm buying boxes and, I'm dropping shipments off wherever. But yeah, I mean, I just did before the call, I just packed up 400 units. We sent 400 out yesterday, 400 out today, 200 out on Friday, 700 out last Monday. So we don't, our house probably looks way less organized than your prep center because our shit sits everywhere. But yeah, I mean, we're all the way, we prep everything ourselves, source it all. I went to get chicken today. I was gone for 3 hours. My girlfriend was like, where the hell's the chicken? I was like, well, I found like 70 squishmallows. So, I paid for the chicken, but
Priorities, right?
Yeah, priorities. So yeah, I mean, I love it. If you have the reason that I got into it originally, was I worked so much running a restaurant. I was working 60, 70 hours a week. And, my girlfriend wanted to take time off. So I was like, all right, well, if we leave on Friday, we have to source all day Friday until we make enough money to pay for the weekend hotel, all of our food, whatever. So we would cost it out, check in Friday, check out Sunday morning. And we got so good at sourcing that Friday, because we would tag team it all together, that then she got smarter and she was like, okay, so we're going to start going when Monday's a holiday because we don't have to ship on Mondays and we can just pay for the third day. And I was like, okay, well, that's fine. So we started doing that. And then we realized like how much profit we could source in like a 8 to 10 hour window if we really had a goal of we want to take a 3 day weekend. So we would source like insanity for 10 hours, lock everything in the bed of the truck or in the back seat, the second cab, and then we go have a 3 day vacation, come home, unpack everything Tuesday, Monday night or Tuesday morning, do all our FBM shipping, pack up our FBA order, ship it out, and boom, we had a free weekend. So I think little goals along the way help you build the business. So plus you got to have fun, right? Like, I mean, you can't do it, you know, I mean, if it starts as a side hustle and it grows its way into a career, you still want to be able to have fun along the way. So, things like that, I think help you.
I saw that Naomi has already signed up. We are Naomi's prep center for both Amazon and Walmart. Oh my God, that woman is a beast. Her entire house is insane.
Full.
And I just can't believe she's adding this on her plate. Like, I feel like she could teach a Walmart course just by herself. She's still packing. But I'm really excited. I can't wait to have her there with us. She's a rock star, and I think she's going to be a great leader.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing is like with the Walmart community right now, is like there's just such an opportunity to grow together. I learn things from people in our Discord group every day. I think I've showed people how to use our stock checker like 20 times, and I still learn things about different things with the stock checker, different nuances all the time. But yeah, anything that we can do to provide value and learn together, I think that's the biggest thing is just growing Walmart together is going to make it a much better platform. If you haven't noticed, they're actually using sellers to build out their catalog. So the more knowledgeable you are about where to go to upload, your MSDS sheets or your ingredient labels or your CPCs, like the more knowledgeable you are, the better of a seller you are, the better the platform is going to be in the long run.
I completely agree. I think going into something like this, like a live training, having like a little buddy and an accountability buddy too. Like if two people in here sign up, like maybe they could check in with each other and like keep them accountable because, everybody can sign up for a course, but are they going to click, listen to, join the call? But everybody in here is going to because they showed up to this. So if you
Well,
guys,
not only that, but then like finding people in your area, like whether it's just meeting up for lunch or, going and hitting a Walmart together. I joke with people all the time, like, listen, like, we can go source together. Like, you're gonna have to be fast though, because I'm not giving up my profit. Uh, but at the same time, like there's so much out there for everybody. Like I mean, I could just go into a Walmart and focus on all the brands that everybody's gated in and probably, turn as much of a profit. And there's so like I picked up these Duke Cannon shampoos last week for like $2. Never seen them before, whatever. Was like, whatever. I don't know why somebody's paying $14 for this shampoo. But I scanned it. It had all the, whatever. I sent 12 of them in. I sold all 12 in like 3 days, I think. So it might not be the same volume as Amazon, but the same item selling for $9.99 on Amazon. So I made, an extra $3, probably more than that when I take out the placement fee or whatever, an extra $3-4 profit on each one. So yeah, accountability groups are important. I think that's one of the reasons that Noah, Salem, and I are successful is like we're in a group chat. Not only in Discord, but I mean we're messaging each other. We message each other bolos. We message each other different things. For our VAs to be on the lookout for different things. that we think can make either, a class or something better. Noah's got a software, I'm messaging him, things that I think that could, be more RA specific for his software. Salem does the same thing for OA. I think as many people as you can get in your circle is going to be as successful as you can be. Um, so I think that's the biggest thing.
Absolutely. Networking is so important.
Yeah. Yeah. Chris Grant said it best. Your network is your net worth. I think that's why I've done, 2 or 3 OA challenges. I did the wholesale challenge. So we're going to try to bring a little flair to Walmart and try to help grow everybody's business. We are going to do a call in our Discord after this at 8 o'clock with Bizmetrica. If you guys want the link, we're more than happy to drop it in your group. UML is going to be going over different sourcing methods for OA, and some of the stuff that they got rolling out for Walmart is phenomenal right now.
Yes, please drop that in either one of our, even if if it pops in one, we'll
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, that's all I got, Brian. If you wanted to show something martyr related, feel free. Any questions? Yeah, I'm obviously we're all in you guys' group, so you can feel free to DM us, message us between now and the 17th if anything comes up, or if the Walmart 50 code runs out and there's just somebody that you want to give the $50 off to that didn't get an opportunity to sign up that's in your group, just message me and we can create another one.
Thank you guys so much for being here. As you know, some of you know, we run a prep center. We have to hop off and get back to work. But Brian, yeah, I'm excited to see this recording after and see what you got to share.
Sweet. So if nobody else has any other questions, I'll hand this over to the Martyr team, Ito and Gal here.
Hi everyone.
How
This
we
is
doing?
amazing. Must tell you.
So what's up?
So I just wanted to show you a little sneak peek. So we are going to launch the Pioneers bundle in 2 days, and I want to show you what we have for MOA. For MOA, we are releasing a 2.0 version. So we're gonna have a retailers to Walmart, and as we talked about it here, gonna have Walmart to Walmart flips. It's the OA version, not the RA, but look how amazing is this. So it's just going to load a lot of potential flips that you can see the price before and the price now. You can say, I want the price to drop by at least 50%. You hit the save, and you got a lot of deals that drop by 50%. You can say, I want to see only toys. So I'm going to click on the search, and I'm going to see only toys that dropped by 50%. And as you can see, it dropped 20 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, 6 minutes ago, and you can see all the potential deals right here. So it's one of our tools for the pioneers. We also have Inventory Falcon. It's a bundle of like 7 to 8 tools, depends if you want to add a pet or not. And MOA is just one of them. And Inventory Falcon is an inventory management. You'll be able to add items and create shipments in seconds. We automated everything, the MSDS sheets, all the ingredient pictures, all the weights, GTIN, everything is automated. And I can't wait to show you more, but I just wanted to show you the Walmart to Walmart flips because we know how powerful it is. And that's it.
Looks exciting.
I will send you the link here in the chat if you'd like to see more. This is what you get in the Pioneers, and I hope to see you. Thank you very much. There is any question?
When's that launch day? When's that launch day?
It's March 6th at 7 p.m. EST. We're gonna have a huge webinar with huge giveaways, up to $2,000 worth. It's gonna be amazing, and there is a lot to wait for. We are going to change the game.
We're gonna guarantee someone in the Zoom is gonna win.
We're gonna have a lot of winners. That's it. Thank you.
Appreciate it. If anybody else has any questions, we can wrap this up. And yeah, silence.
Oh, gotta get a drink. Feel like I talked the whole time.
Do you guys have anything to add to this, Noah, Joey?
Looks exciting. I'm excited to test it out. Ido and Gal they're very good with the teasers. They know what they're doing. So I'm excited, and after March 6th, I think we'll see what we can do with that tool. A lot of Walmart to Walmart flips are going to happen.
Yeah,
And
obviously, I know that we're doing a 15-minute session each night of the live with these guys. So I'm assuming if some people are looking for some deep dive, we can set aside some time either during the day or during one of the lives where they can do a little bit of a deep dive on what that entails and how to make you guys some money.
Nice.
All right. Well, we're at 1 hour right now. I appreciate you guys coming here and talking about all this stuff. Martyr, excited for the updates, and catch you on the next one.
Y'all have a great night. Thanks for letting us come in.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Bye. Thank you.